Queens, the original all-women's bowling show with your host, since 1935, America's first and foremost radio and TV authority on bowling, your 10-pin tattler.
Thank you very much, and hi, everyone. It's nice to have you with us for Bowling Queens as we start our brand new series. We're here at Strike and Spare Bowling Lanes in Northbrook, Illinois, and as is our custom on Bowling Queens, we have a 3-game match, and by the time we get on the air, we're in the middle of the series. Our girls today won from Cicero, Illinois, 5 times champion of the Women's Traveling Classic League of Chicago, and the 1958 All-Events champion of the Women's International Bowling Congress, May Ploegman. Hi, May. You girls are doing a wonderful job here today.
Thank you.
And, of course, your challenger today from San Antonio, Texas, 4 times Houston match game champion, twice champion of San Antonio, and twice Texas state champion, Robbie Frey. Hi, Rob.
Hi, Sam.
Nice of you to come up all the way from San Antonio. Shall we take a look at the scores now, girls, and see what's transpired so far? We find that in the first game, Robbie Frey had 230, May Ploegman 247. So May had an edge there of 17 pins going into the second game. In the second game, May Ploegman 119 in the 5th with a spare out in front. Robbie Frey 100 with a strikeout in front. At this moment, of course, Robbie, you are behind 36 pins, and May, you are ahead 36 pins as we go into the 7th frame of the second game. Now, our prize money is based on a jackpot setup. To the winner today will go $500. The winner would have a right to come back next week and try for $1,000 if she wishes, or take the $500 today. To the loser would go $100. Now, win or lose, we have a little bonus for each of you girls. For a game on the air of $290 or better, there's $100 per pin, so that if you get a $297 game, for instance, you would get $700 in cash. A 300 game, $5,000 in cash. A little bonus for series, whether you win or you lose, a 700 series worth $1,000. I think that everything is clear. We'll resume bowling in just a moment. Good luck and good bowling to both of you.
Don't be half safe.
Don't be half safe.
Don't let perspiration stains and odor ruin your pretty clothes. Be completely safe. Use Arid to be sure. Arid used daily protects you and your clothes these 5 ways. 1, stops perspiration stains. 2, stops odor 24 hours. 3, does not irritate normal skin. 4, does not rot fabrics. 5, gives complete, long-lasting protection. How can Arid protect you these 5 ways? Because Arid is now activated with First Stop. So Arid is the most effective cream or roll-on deodorant you can buy. Remember,
Don't be half safe.
be completely safe. Use new Arid cream or roll-on to be sure.
To be sure.
To be sure.
All right, we're ready in the 7th frame with Robbie Frey of San Antonio, 105th, to strike out in front. In there, for a strike. And a double for Robbie Frey, giving her 105th and a double out in front. And here is May Ploegman, 36 pins ahead for the match. May Ploegman, Cicero, Illinois, 7th frame. A little bit light, but we carry. Yes, sir, for a strike for May. She is not allowing Robbie to get too far ahead here. May, exactly 26 ahead for the match. 10 pins ahead for this game, and she gained 17 in the first game. Frame and another strike for a double. 139 in the sixth with a double out in front. And here is Robbie Frey of San Antonio with 100 in the fifth, a double out in front. Here's the eighth frame. All right, for another strike and a turkey for Robbie Frey of San Antonio, Texas. 4 times Houston champion, twice San Antonio champ, twice Texas state champion. May. Will it be? Oh, that was a rough one. Everything down but the 10 pin, and we break Robbie's string of strikes at 3 for 159 in the seventh. And this is a tight one. Robbie Frey after the 10 pin. Beautifully converted. For a spare in the ninth, 179 in the eighth. Here is May Ploegman, Cicero, Illinois, one of the real outstanding champions of our time, as is Robbie. Ninth frame. Oh! That looked like a pretty good, that 4th pin is still standing for this young lady, who in June of 1958 was voted the queen of Chicago's bowlers for the 1957-58 season. May, 9 pins ahead for the game, 26 for the match. After the 4 pin. Yes, sir, right on the button. And that gives May 188 in the eighth with a spare out in front. You'll notice that there's a -1 below Robbie's score. And I'll explain that in just a moment. 10th frame. A strike in the 10th frame. And May has a possible 238 game. That mark below Robbie's name indicates that she is so many marks down for the game. A mark is equivalent to approximately 10 pins, and this is done so that you non-bowlers may keep tab of the scoring. And frame for a second strike in the 10th. And now, with 208 in the 9th and a double, we are well in the 230s to add to the 237 that May started out with. And May is well on her way here to that $1,000 bonus for a 700 service. How about that? Final ball in the second game. Oh, well, that was high. The 6-10er left. But what? A beautiful game of 236. And here comes Robbie Frey of San Antonio. A possibility here if she goes all the way with strikes with 229. Oh, no. That looked like about the same hit there as May encountered. The number 4 pin. Pretty solid there. And Robbie's best now, she converts the spare and gets a strike, would be 218. And that will put her a few pins more down from May Ploegman. But this will be a battle yet in the third game. You watch. Yes, sir. We converted that spare. And now Robbie has the possibility of a 218 game if she strikes. And that would put her down 35 pins for the match as we go into the third game. And that is not a lot of pins when you consider the caliber of these two great woman bowlers.
Take him off.
On the over? No, everything down but the 5. But a very beautiful 217 game. The winner of the second game, May Ploegman, 236. Robbie Frey, 217. We'll be back for that all-important third game in just a moment.
This woman has a cold. Her throat is sore. Her head aches. She feels feverish. If you get a cold or flu, follow this accepted advice. Rest, keep warm, drink liquids, and take Bufferin. Bufferin is the modern drug for pain. Bufferin's special antacids rush the pain reliever into your bloodstream with remarkable speed to ease aches, pains, and reduce the fever of a cold. Doctors have found Bufferin's exclusive antacids let you take Bufferin 4, 5, 6 times a day without stomach distress. This message will last 60 seconds. If you had taken Bufferin when it began, Bufferin's pain reliever could be starting into your bloodstream. Next time you need relief from painful cold and flu miseries or even a simple headache, take Bufferin. And now new children's Bufferin, first child's pain reliever with special ingredients to guard against stomach distress as it relieves pain and fever of colds.
All right, here we are at Strike and Spare Bowling Lanes in Northbrook, Illinois. Actually, Strike and Spare is located in the area of Northbrook, Highland Park, and Glencoe. And here is our leader, May Ploegman, ahead. Oh, the 610. May Ploegman ahead, 36 pins, 483 to 447. May Ploegman of Cicero, Illinois, 5 times Women's Traveling Classic League champion and 1958 WIBC All-Events champ, and a member of Ann Sherman's team that won the WIBC 1958 team title. After the 610, all right, and they're down. To start May off with a spare. Here's Robbie Frey, one of the outstanding bowlers in the entire country, looking for 36 pins somewhere. See if she becomes our defending queen today. On the over. All right, we'll take it. Yes, sir, for a strike for Robbie Frey. That gives Robbie a chance now to double and pick up 10 pins of that 36-pin deficit that she has. She's a bowling instructor in Texas, could possibly move to another part of the country shortly. Oh, that looked like a pretty good hit, didn't it to you? But the 10-pin's still standing for Robbie Frey, whose high average of her career is 194. May's high average, 193. After the 10-pin, what an important ball this is, too. Oh, yes, sir. No doubt about that 10-pin. So we find Robbie with 20 in the first and the spare out in front. Here's May Ploegman with a spare in the first game, in the first frame, rather. On the over? No, sir. No, sir. Not over quite enough, and the 10-pin still standing. May Ploegman, 5 feet 5 inches tall, 135 pounds, rolls a 16-pound ball, as does her opponent, Robbie Frey. After the 10-pin. Oh! Well, now, you'll never see a great champion like that. Missed the 10-pin very often, but here she did it, and this could be the big opening for Robbie Frey. Robbie, on this ball, has picked up 12 pins. She's only 24 behind May now, third frame. Oh, say, what's the matter with that 4-pin down there? We have a young lady here that is seeking a 217 game, which would give her a 700 series for a $1,000 bonus. Golly, after the 4. Right. 4-pin is down, but May is going to have to start striking for that 217. Here's Robbie in the third frame, 20 in the first, spare out in front. Robbie! On the Brooklyn side. Oh, that is going to hurt. That's going to hurt. That wide open 7-9. That's as wide open as you can get it, almost. Only the 7-10 is worse. All right, 7-10 down, and that leaves Robbie Frey open with a rail in the third frame. That's Robbie's second rail of the match. She had the 4-5-7 in the fourth frame of the first game. Both she and May had 8 strikes in that first game. Fourth frame. Right. The 7-pin to shoot for there. The game is just about even, as is indicated by that even mark there. May still 36 pins ahead for the match. After the 7-pin. And that's the way you cover it. Yes, sir, for a spare in the fourth. Here is May Ploegman, fighting to keep that 36-pin lead, but also trying to get a 217 for a $1,000 bonus, 700 series. Oh! Boy, that looked pretty good, but the 7-pin is up. 7-pin is up. May should get going now on these strikes for that 217 to give her 700 and that $1,000 bonus. See what she does with the 7-pin. That's the way you convert it. For a spare. We're just as even as we can get now in the fourth frame. 47 in the fourth with a spare out in front for both girls. May Ploegman maintaining her lead at 36 pins. Going into the fifth frame. Oh, they're all down. Yes, sir. That may be the start of what may bring May to a 217 game and a 700 series for the $1,000 bonus. Here is Robbie Frey with a little more than half the game to go. 36 pins down. Too high. Too high. Ooh. 6-7. And that may be the story of Robbie Frey's match here today, her third rail. No misses except for May's missing the 10-pin in this match. Well, let's see if we can slide it over here. This is important. Good side, good side, it's down! How about that? How about that for the 6-7? Yes, sir, and this crowd is certainly enjoying this match, and we hope that you are too. In our crowd today, Jim Kearns, the Public Relations Director of the World's Championship Invitational Tournament held in Chicago, Whitey Heyman, the former president of the Illinois State Proprietors Association, and Ann Sherman, May's captain. Will it be a strike? Oh, 10-pin. Oh, but that 6-7 was beautiful, wasn't it, though? Oh, brother. This young lady has been bowling since 1948. Her first league average was 158, then she climbed all the way up to 176 in her second league. All right, the 10-pin is down for Robbie Frey. That's the fifth one she shot at in today's match, and of course she's got them all. And here is May Ploegman. 38 pins ahead in this match. 2 pins ahead for the game. Oh, that's going to hurt so far as the 217 game is concerned. The 8-10 rail. This is for May's first rail. Boy, this May Ploegman has been bowling since she's 10 years old. First league average at 14. She led the league with 170. After the 8-10, very little chance for this. Yes, the 8-10 is down, but the 10-10 still up, leaving May open in the sixth frame. 86 in the fifth. May Ploegman must start striking here for that 700 series. Yes, sir! There's a strike in the seventh. And 95 for May in the sixth strikeout in front. Here is Robbie Frey. 1 pin down for the game, 37 down for the match. Seventh frame. All right. That might make up just a little bit for those 3 rails that Robbie has suffered. And we'll take that strike in the seventh frame for 104 in the sixth, and a strikeout in front. May Ploegman now down 9 pins for the game, up 27 for the match. Here's Robbie.
One more time.
Yes, sir. One more time it is for a double for Robbie Frey. And this match is not over yet. This girl is climbing. Here is May Ploegman, who would love to double at this crucial time. And a double it is. Oh, this 25-year-old young lady can really be rough, can't she? She's 25 and bowling 15 years. Her opponent, Robbie Frey of San Antonio, is 32. May's best now is 215. She'll miss that 700 by a few sticks. But let's see what happens to the match. All right, for a strike. For a turkey. 125 in the seventh, and a double out in front. Here is Robbie with a double in the seventh and eighth. What'll it be in the ninth? Turkey for Robbie Frey, and that'll give Robbie 134 in the seventh with a double out in front. She is 9 pins ahead for the game. She has 27 pins to make up for the match. In this last frame, it's going to be very difficult to do. One more it is for 4 in a row, and Robbie with another strike will be in the 220s somewhere. 2 more strikes will give her 224. And mister, when is the last time you bowled the way these young ladies are bowling here today? It's fantastic for any man or woman's league.
One more.
Will it be another? All right, we'll take it for 5 in a row for Robbie Frey, and 194 in the ninth. And now she is definitely somewhere in the 220s. And May needs a mark against this young lady to win the match. Yes, sir. How about that? 6 beautiful strikes to wind up this match with a 224. And here is May, not out of danger yet. She needs a mark to wind up on top for the match. We need a mark here. We need a mark. All right. Could have been the 9-10. As it is, it's the 6-9-10, and that's a little bit easier. And if May Ploegman, this great champion, has ever needed a mark, she needs it right here. Fantastic bowling. All right, that's it. And the match for this young lady. Both girls just have bowled beautifully. 172 in the ninth for May. She'll wind up with 192. She will have lost 32 pins of her lead. She needs 7 pins now to win the match. All right. 190. May Ploegman against Robbie Frey's 224. What a beautiful match this has been, and we'll be back now in just a moment to determine whether May Ploegman, our defending queen, will take her $500 today or return next week and try for $1,000.
Big news coming up. An exciting new fragrance. Yours for thrilling new loveliness only in Camay.
There's an exciting new perfume in Camay. The soap of beautiful women. Use Camay. You're lovelier, more radiant with Camay. This fragrance is yours for added loveliness only in Camay.
The soap of beautiful women. Camay's lather is so rich, so mild. Change to regular care. Use Camay alone. Smooth your way to a clearer, fresher, more radiant complexion with your very first cake. And in your daily beauty bath, Camay's new fragrance is your assurance of all-over personal loveliness. So change to Camay tonight. Wonderful things will happen to you when you use Camay.
Use Camay, use Camay.
Girls, what a terrific match that was. Shall we take a recap of what happened? Was that ever a close one? May Ploegman, 247, 236, 190 for 673 total. Robbie Frey, 230, 217, and 224, 671. Boy, May, how you needed that spare, a 2-pin difference. Well, Rob, our best thanks to you. Unfortunately, at this time, you can't come back next week, but here's your check for $100, the loser's share. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Robbie Frey. Robbie Frey. Thank you so much. Defending queen. May Ploegman, congratulations.
Thank you, Sam.
May, here is the big question. Would you like your $500 today, or would you like to come back next week and try for $1,000, risking losing half the jackpot?
I'll be back.
Oh, wonderful. How about that? Your opponent next week, one of the outstanding girls in the entire state of Michigan, former match game champion, a girl who once rolled a 198 average, Val Michael. How about that? Next week, thank you so much. We'll be seeing you next week. And until next week at the same time, this is your 10-Pin Tattler saying goodbye to you. Have fun and good health and good bowling, too. Be with us next week for sure, friends, when defending Queen May Ploegman's challenger will be this outstanding bowlerette from Detroit, Michigan, Val Michael. Val Michael is the former match game champion who originally comes from Houston, Texas, where she was city and state champion in 1941. Then she moved with a stopover in New York for a while to Detroit in 1946 to set all kinds of records in the Motor City, including a 198 average for an entire bowling season, and that's still an all-time record for women's bowling in Detroit. Val Michael has been named Detroit Woman Bowler of the Year 2 years in a row, and we'll never forget the year she won the Women's International Bowling Congress individual title in the 1946 tournament in Atlantic City. She rolled 682 for 3 games. That's an average of 227 plus. Will we be seeing you for this interesting bowling match next week? We hope so.